Hello, and welcome to episode 2 of I Hate Illumination. I was just watching over the first episode, and first of all, my voice has gotten a lot deeper, and second of all, I said that this would come out next month. It didn't end up doing that. If this doesn't come out in April, then, just spam DJ, you're inconsistent in the comments. Because, bro, I'm behind on so many videos right now, and the only video I have to edit before this is the Mario Kart Wii one, which probably already came out. If it didn't, then I don't even know, bro. So, this has to come out in April, basically. I'm hoping for this to come out, honestly, the day after I record this, but I'm not sure if that's possible, because I'm going to be very busy tomorrow. But, anyways, yeah, so, we're back, me reviewing Hop. I watched this movie like a month ago, and I always was meaning to record this, but I never did it. So now was the time, I guess. I don't know. This would have been good for an Easter special, honestly, but this was supposed to come out in February, bro. This was supposed to come out in February, but yeah. Now it's even late for Easter, which is just sad. So let's just get on with it. Well, anyways, before I start, this is episode 2, so if you haven't seen episode 1, I guess I'll explain the format. So basically, I watch an Illumination movie, and I rate it in 5 categories. So it's story, characters, what was the third one? I think it was, animation, right. Story, characters, animation, music, impact. So, yeah, I'm gonna actually listen to the soundtrack real quick. I don't know how long this is. Alright, so the story. So basically, the story to this movie is that, this guy, he's the Easter Bunny, and, yeah, so he, it's basically this bunny who, his dad is the Easter Bunny, and soon it has to be passed down to him, but he doesn't want to be the Easter Bunny, and he wants to be a drummer in a band, so he then escapes to Hollywood, and he just breaks into this guy's house, and the guy is, freaked out that he could talk, because, I forgot to say they could talk. I think it's pretty obvious, though. So, yeah, basically then, this guy who has this mansion, because he's, watching it, and yeah, so the guy's watching the mansion for a week, and he basically is staying in it, and then Bunny breaks in, like I said. Then he tries to get a job interview, and the bunny is following him and messing everything up and whatever. So then the bunny basically just wants to go on David Hasselhoff's show so he can get some buzz, and then he gets he basically wins the tournament or whatever that David Hasselhoff was holding. So I was just saying a bunch of basically the whole storyline through the whole movie. So I'm gonna just not say that. I'm sure you don't care about the spoilers, but basically the story is that there's this Easter Bunny. The Easter Bunny's son escapes because he wants to be a drummer and not the Easter Bunny, and he's about to become really big, and then he takes friends over fame. Great lesson. So, the story, I mean, it's what do you expect from a movie about the Easter Bunny's son? Bro, I don't know. Obviously, it's not a good plot, bro. It's 4 out of 10. Actually, no, I'm gonna give it 3. I'm gonna give it 3 out of 10. Yeah, 3 out of 10. Alright, so characters. This is gonna be an interesting one because this is one of those movies that was hopping on the trend of, having, the animated characters and then having the human people, which was, it's just really weird and dumb, but, so the main character is E.B. I don't know why his name is E.B. before he's the Easter Bunny, that just doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. So he is just annoying as hell. If you like him, drugs or something. This guy is so annoying. I don't even. I don't know. I'd say the other characters are like the chicks. That the villain of the movie is like a chick that he wants to be the Easter Bunny, and it's just no. No. And there's also the human who he's just like a guy he's very dumb, he's very like careless, doesn't want to do anything, and he ends up being the Easter Bunny in the end, which is just really fucking weird. Like, I don't know, bro. So I'm gonna have to give the characters like a 2 out of 10. I didn't like any of the characters. I think David Hasselhoff was probably the best character, I'm not gonna lie, and he played himself. So yeah, very bad characters. Now move on to what's next? Animation. So I'm looking at Wikipedia. Apparently the budget of the movie was $63 million, which I'm pretty sure was a downgrade from Despicable Me, but it's like, you know, not really a surprise, because, you know, the majority of the movie isn't even animated. It's, you know, actual film scenes, you know, live action scenes. So I mean, the animation, it's not, I'd say it's a step up from Despicable Me, but it's still not great. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Not great. It still hasn't aged well either. I would say it is better than Despicable Me's animation. Alright, so now for the music. I spent the last 50 minutes listening to the soundtrack of this movie, and I mean, it's not really, you know, it's not supposed to be like a soundtrack like Despicable Me, which has all these like songs, people singing, of like pop stars and stuff like that, and songs that have already existed. Like, no, it's all just like soundtrack stuff, like stuff that's playing in the background. Yeah, it was really boring. Like, obviously I know it's not music for you to put in your playlist or something like that, but it's just not. It's very boring, and the last song just sucks, bro. So the one song with the words in it is just very bad. So I'm gonna have to give the soundtrack a 4 out of 10. Alright, so now we go to the impact, and the impact, not much. So as I'm looking at Wikipedia, so like I said in the last thing, budget is $3 million. Box office $184 million, which isn't bad. They've made over double of what they paid for the movie, so yeah, that's like they gained what, $121 million from that, you know? That's a lot of money, but it's definitely not as much as Despicable Me, so I wouldn't call it too much of a impact, you know. Let's see, what else? The marketing, let's see, there was Kraft food, Hershey food, there was a Nintendo DS game. What? Hop and Doodle Jump, so yeah, all that, whatever. The critical reception. This movie has a 24% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh boy, that is very, very, very bad. And honestly, I agree with them. This movie is just, honestly, just so hard to sit through, bro. This movie sucks. Like, I would say, impact-wise, this movie gets a 1 out of 10. So now, let's count. Alright, so after doing the math, this comes out to a 4 out of 10, bro. So, technically 3.6, but I'm rounding, so 4. I think this movie's honestly worse than a 4 out of 10, but obviously this is going with music, animation, whatever, and not just how much I enjoyed the movie. If I'm going by how much I enjoyed the movie, bro, this yeah, it's like a 2 out of 10 probably. This movie really sucks. Thankfully this is usually cited as Illumination's worst movie, so I mean, at least we got that over with. But bro, this movie really sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I do not recommend it. I recommend this movie. That was a pretty good movie. I do not recommend Hop. Even if you're trying to look for like an Easter movie, I don't know, look for a different one, because this one's trash, bro. That's all I have to say. This should have like some game footage, probably like Mario Maker or something. I'm gonna try putting actual footage of the movie in for the next episode, which is the Lorax, and I'm gonna put some like green screen thing over it, and if it gets copyrighted again, then I'm gonna just re-edit it with game footage, and then I'm gonna just do that rest of the series. I'm gonna experiment one more time, but we'll see. Yeah, thanks for watching.